You hear your dog barking. You step outside to check. And there, standing in your backyard, is an 8-foot-tall creature with glowing eyes watching you. And the cops? They don't laugh. They believe you. That's exactly what one Las Vegas family claims happened in 2023, right after a glowing object fell from the sky. And the most chilling part? This wasn't just a story. It was a 911 call, and it was caught on police body cam.
Did you see it?
Huh?
Did you see it?
Yeah, me and him saw it.
What'd you see?
It was like a big creature.
A big creature?
Yeah, like around 10 feet tall.
Because I'm not going to BS you guys. One of my partners said they saw something fall out of the sky too, so that's why I'm kind of curious.
Oh. I don't know.
Now, a crime scene expert says the footage is 100% legit, but another expert, he says it's just a trick of the light or a meteor. This whole investigation started because one of you messaged me and said, "Kaylin, you have to look into this." So I did, and you were right. I'm Kaylin, and this is a special episode of Tales from the Thicket, where we're stepping out of the woods to dig into a story that's too strange to ignore. A bright bluish flash streaks across the Las Vegas sky. It's caught on doorbell cams, seen by civilians, and even recorded on an officer's body cam. Minutes later, a 911 call comes in. The voice on the other end is trembling.
There's like an 8-foot person beside it, and another one's inside, and it has big eyes and looking at us, and it's still there.
Okay, where is this on your property?
In my backyard. I swear to God, this is not a joke. This is actually, we're terrified of it.
So there's two people or two subjects that are in your backyard?
Correct, and they're very large. They're like 8 foot. 9 feet, 10 foot, I don't know. They look like aliens to us. Big eyes, they have big eyes, like I can't explain it. And big mouth. They're shiny eyes, and they're not human. They're 100% they're not human.
Then the officers find it, a perfect circular indentation in the dirt, like something heavy just landed. And here's the kicker. To this day, that same circular shape is reportedly still visible on Google Earth, a permanent scar left in the ground. The family insists they saw two tall, strange beings watching them from the shadows. But the body cam, that's only half the story. Recently, a translated video surfaced, taken by the family themselves as they first walked into the backyard. And y'all, this isn't curiosity, it's terror.
At the forklift? Marisol told me near the trucks in the dark. They're about to send me, but they check everything. They check everything part by part as if they were looking for something important. Claudel said those bald beings, he saw them too. They don't look human. Disturbing stuff. Tell him. Tell him it's true. Angel collapsed. He couldn't stand what he saw. They're on the second truck. I can't even imagine seeing him. The truck collapsed, the second one, the one with those beings.
The
truck with them on it, did it really happen? I'm careful not to make myself heard, but tell them that the situation is out of control. Those bald people and everything that's happening is due to the lights and something I don't understand. Angel told me, don't stop, I'll go all the way. Hey, enough. Let's leave it alone. Everything is falling apart here. The bald people are hairless. Bald, 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 bald.
One of them shouts that the beings are hiding behind a truck. Another cries out, Angel collapsed. He couldn't stand what he saw. And the father? He just keeps repeating it, his voice strained, trying to make sense of the impossible. The bald people, they don't look human. Everything that's happening is because of the lights and something I don't understand. That doesn't sound like a hoax. That sounds like a man trying to hold his family and his reality together. That's the moment they knew whatever was out there wasn't finished. And then they run. Whatever they saw behind that truck sent them scrambling back inside in full-blown panic. Scott Roeder, a veteran crime scene reconstructionist, analyzed the police footage frame by frame. He claims he can see two figures partially cloaked, one hiding behind the fence. His conclusion? It's not fake. It's not a fraud. I guarantee it. But hold on. Ben Hansen, a former federal agent and host of UFO Witness, looked at the exact same footage. He says what Roeder sees as a cloaked being is just a flashlight reflection on the fence, a simple illusion in a chaotic moment. So you have one expert guaranteeing it's an entity and another saying it's a trick of the light. And what about the family? They faded from the spotlight. No interviews, no merch, no Netflix deal, just a terrifying story that has never changed. Now, you could write this off as a one-time weird event, a strange night in Vegas, but it wasn't the last time a story like this would grip the nation. Fast forward 8 months. New Year's Eve, 2024, Miami. The official story? A youth disturbance at the Bayside Marketplace Mall. But the response seemed excessive. Over 60 police cars, helicopters, and a full perimeter lockdown. For a teen brawl? The story the police told and the story the internet told were two very different things. Social media exploded with claims that something else was there. Witnesses reported seeing a 10-foot-tall shadowy figure moving near the mall. The image went viral. Is it a person on stilts, a shadow, or something else? Unlike the Vegas case, there's no body cam, no 911 audio of a creature, and a flurry of eyewitness accounts that were quickly drowned out. Police locked the area down tight, and then silence. No official comment on the creature sightings, no explanation for the massive response, just that eerie quiet that follows when something big happens and the official story feels incomplete. All right, so let's take a step back. We have 2 high-profile incidents in less than a year. A terrified family in a Vegas backyard and a mass panic at a Miami mall. What are we dealing with here? Theory 1, alien visitors. The classic explanation, beings not from here observing us, with government whistleblowers now openly talking about non-human biologics. This theory isn't as fringe as it once was. Theory 2, advanced tech. This isn't ET, it's us. Black budget projects, holographic technology, or advanced drones being tested in public. It might explain the heavy-handed official response in Miami, a cover-up to protect a secret asset, but it doesn't explain the raw personal terror of the family in Las Vegas. Theory 3, mass hysteria and misidentification. The most rational take? The Vegas family was spooked by a meteor and their minds filled in the blanks. The Miami incident was a fight that got blown out of proportion by social media panic. It's possible, but it feels too neat, too simple to explain away every strange detail. Theory 4, something else. This is the one that keeps me up at night. What if these things aren't from another planet or from a secret military base? What if these things are interdimensional or something we just don't have words for yet? What if the veil between worlds is just a little bit thinner in some places, like a dark backyard or a chaotic city street? Whatever the truth is, one thing is clear. People are seeing things they can't explain, and most of the time, they're dismissed. But I believe them. Not that I necessarily believe it was aliens, but I believe they saw something that terrified them. I believe their fear was real. The truth isn't always clean and easy. Sometimes it's hiding in the shadows behind a forklift, at the edge of a mall, or deep in the woods that I call home. If you've seen something you can't explain, tell me about it in the comments. Your story matters, and I will be including some of your personal stories very soon. But for now, this Southern girl is headed back to the thicket. Y'all keep looking up, and maybe keep a light on. If this one gave you goosebumps, do me a favor and hit that like button and subscribe. It helps this little channel grow like moss on a cypress tree. And hey, our little cryptid friend Ashroot, he was hiding somewhere in this video. If you spotted him, leave a timestamp in the comments. First one to find him gets a shout out in the next story. And by the way, Ashroot has a new friend in the forest. Her name is Luma. Be looking out for her. Thanks for watching. I'm Kaylin, and this was Tales from the Thicket.